they're not even pretending anymore.
The damn countdown's over. The purge has begun.
Banks are cancelling credit cards, slashing limits, freezing accounts. Not because you missed a payment, not because you did anything wrong, but because you became unprofitable, and unprofitable customers get purged. In the last 60 days, banks slashed credit limits on 12 million people. No warning, just a text that said, "It's not you, it's your profitability. Stay in touch." Bloody brutal. And here's the part that should terrify you. There's a clause buried in your cardholder agreement, a Trojan horse. The harder you try to escape, the faster they cut you off. In the next 9 minutes, I'm showing you the trap, the trigger, and the escape route, how the banks decide who lives and who gets purged, and a strategy to game this system before it games you. Clock's ticking. But first you need to understand the villain. The villain's not a person. It's not a greedy banker in a suit. That'd be too 1990s. The villain's an algorithm, the black box. A silent server room freezing thousands of accounts per second based on profitability metrics. A human banker didn't decide to cut your limit. A line of code did. It saw you were paying off debt too efficiently, marked you unprofitable, and hit the kill switch. No negotiation, just a polite email thanking you for being a valued customer. Piss off. Bezos built an algorithm that knows when you need more toilet paper. Your bank built theirs to know when you're likely to miss more payments. One sent to your door, the other sent straight to collections. Ironic, isn't it? The bank's treating your credit score like a pet goldfish. Fed it, watched it grow, then flushed it the moment it stopped being entertaining. They're not your partner, and they just declared war. Remember the Trojan horse I mentioned? Here's what I'm talking about. Your cardholder agreement allows the bank to cut your limit anytime. Standard fine print, boring. But the algorithm's got a trigger most people don't know exists. If you pay off debt too aggressively, the system flags you as unprofitable, and unprofitable customers get eliminated like pigs to slaughter. I'll show you the escape hatch in a moment, but first let me explain why this is happening right now. Here's how the math works and why it's bloody terrifying. Your credit score's built on 5 factors: payment history, amounts owed, length of history, new credit, credit mix. The second one, amounts owed, is 30% of your score. It's calculated using your utilization ratio, how much credit you're using divided by how much you've got available. If you've got $10,000 in total credit and you're using $3,000, your utilization's 30%. Fine. But if the bank cuts your limit from $10,000 to $4,000, your utilization just spiked to 75% overnight. Simply put, your credit score went skydiving without a parachute. Inspirational stuff. Right, so how the hell do I know if I'm being purged? Pull up your banking app, check your credit limit. If it's dropped in the last 30 days and you didn't get an email, congratulations. You just got algorithmically dumped. The bank's no longer interested in dating. If it hasn't dropped yet, screenshot it now. Save it with today's date. Why? Because when the black box cuts your limit, you'll need proof of what it was before. Second, don't panic spend. The algorithm's watching utilization in real time. Max out a dormant card, you just told the algorithm you're desperate. Desperate gets purged immediately. Third, don't close unused cards. I know it feels responsible, but it's financial destruction. Your total available credit's about to become your life raft. Shrinking it now's jumping off the boat. The algorithm doesn't negotiate, but it does follow rules. Learn the rules. Exploit the gaps. Survive. Pause. Quick trivia question. And be honest with yourself. Do you think your bank makes more from lending you money or from charging you for not having money? Think about it. The correct answer is charging you for being broke, and it's not even close. They're not lending you money out of kindness. They're monetizing your mistakes. Right then, back to regular scheduled programming. Let me show you how deep this goes. The black box uses something called a bust-out score. You won't find that term on the bank's website, but it's in the code, and the code's live. A bust-out score tracks your payment behavior. If you start paying off large chunks of debt quickly, the algorithm interprets that as a red flag. Why? Because people who pay off debt faster are about to close the account or about to default. Either way, you became unprofitable. So the system cut your limit before you escaped. This isn't economics. This is engineering. Banks spent millions developing liquidity algorithms to predict who fails. The algorithm dumped you. No explanation, just ghosted. Taylor Swift's written 12 albums about this kind of betrayal. You got a 2-sentence email, mate. The middle class is no longer profitable. Credit card defaults are rising, delinquencies are up, so the algorithm's cutting off supply before demand crashes. You're not a customer, you're a liability being managed. You're not middle class. You're pre-poor, with a credit score and a dream. The algorithm knows it, the bank knows it. You're the last one to find out. So how do you escape without triggering the algorithm? Listen up very closely, blokes. This is important. You use the liquidity ladder. Here's the system. Step 1. Categorize your cards. You've got 3 types. Active cards you use monthly, dormant cards you never touch, emergency cards with high limits. The black box treats each category differently. Step 2. Pay active cards slowly. Don't pay them off, pay them down. Keep utilization between 20 and 30%. The algorithm sees this as profitable behavior. You're borrowing, you're paying interest, you're safe. Step 3. Ignore dormant cards. Don't close them, don't use them, let them sit. They're inflating your total available credit, which keeps your overall utilization low. Close one. Your utilization spikes, the black box notices. You're flagged. Step 4. Weaponize emergency cards. If you've got cards with high limits that you rarely use, make one small purchase per month. $5, $10, automated subscription, then pay it off in full. This tells the algorithm the account's active and profitable without flagging you as desperate. Step 5. The 30-day lag. Credit card balances report to the bureaus once per month, typically on your statement date. The black box pulls data in real time, but FICO updates on a delay. Use that lag. If you must make a large payment, do it immediately after your statement closes. The algorithm sees the high balance first, FICO sees the low balance later. You thread the needle. The Goldilocks zone's 15 to 35% utilization per card, not total per card. Below 15%, you're unprofitable. Above 35%, you're risky. Stay in that range, and the black box leaves you alone. This isn't financial advice, it's survival advice. The banks built the algorithm to profit off confusion. You just learn the cheat code. Use it. The purge has begun, the algorithm's live, and you now know more than 99% of people carrying credit card debt. Most people will do nothing. They'll close this video, feel a little spike of anxiety, then go back to scrolling. Most people will screenshot the liquidity ladder, save it, never look at it again. Like gym memberships, like that book you swore you'd read. I believe in you though, sort of. You now know what the banks don't want you to know. You got the cheat code. The question is, what are you going to do with it? If you know someone drowning in credit card debt, send them this video. You might just save their credit score. If this was helpful, hit the like button. The next piece of the puzzle is on the screen. The algorithm's watching, but now so are you. This has been the Wealthy Gent. Stay wealthy, stay wise, and remember, the algorithm doesn't negotiate, but you can damn sure outplay it.